Yo, welcome to Mad About Cake. I'm your host, Joshua John Russell, and this week, this man is all about textured buttercream, and we're also gonna do the flavor contest cake. You guys voted, and pina colada was the winner. We're gonna build a 4-tiered buttercream cake filled with fresh pineapple and toasted coconut. Let's do it. All right, we're gonna start by cutting up a 10-inch round vanilla cake. By the way, if you guys want any of these recipes, click the eye at the top or you can get them in the description box below. This guy is super moist. This cake is gonna be so delicious though. Pina colada. So I'm using my vanilla cake. We're actually gonna soak it with a little bit of coconut rum. Boom, 2 layers. Do the same thing to this one. All right, I'm gonna clean up my garbage cake and we're gonna fill it. We're gonna fill our pina colada cake with cream cheese frosting, but I'm gonna get a little bit of extra flavor in the layers, so we're actually gonna soak them with a little bit of coconut rum and simple syrup. So I have a little simple syrup here in a bottle, and I'm gonna add some coconut rum as soon as I can get it open. There we go. We're gonna add about the same amount of alcohol as we did simple syrup. That looks good. Let me see what it tastes like. Tastes like college. It'll be really delicious in the cake though, because you just want a hint. Felt like this when I just took that sip. That's exactly how it felt. I guess we're gonna get hit by something. That's probably the best thing. Poor guy. So now we're gonna soak our layers. Cake is really dense, so it's gonna take a minute for this to kind of soak in. By the way, if you're feeding the little ones, you can just use simple syrup with coconut extract, unless you want them to be really calm and behave. This is a house full of drunk kids. What's wrong with your children? They're behaving. All right, so I'm gonna put on some cream cheese frosting. I said that like a country. Frosting. I'm gonna put some fresh pineapple and toasted coconut. You can use canned pineapple, but I like fresh pineapple. We're out of season for pineapple. What'd they cost, like $15 a piece? They flew here from Hawaii this morning.
I got a pineapple guy.
You got a pineapple guy? That's weird, James. Nobody has a pineapple guy. All right, we'll put a little bit of toasted coconut. All right, more pineapple. Let me see. That's fresh.
Yeah, my pineapple guy's good.
The pineapple guy is awesome. Perfect. I'm gonna get her in the cooler, let her firm up for a minute, then we'll cut the sides, crumb coater, vinyl coater. This flavor reminds me of the Caribbean. So I'm actually gonna do 3 different colors. We're gonna do a sand color, we're gonna do an ocean color, and then the regular buttercream will be our sky color. To create my sand color, I just added a little bit of brown gel color to buttercream. So for the ocean color, I added a little bit of sky blue to white buttercream. And then we'll fill in the rest with white buttercream. I'm getting dizzy. Boom. All right, now I'm gonna smooth the sides with this fun cake comb. I like this guy because he's really modern. Some of the older school cake combs came over on the Mayflower, invented by Christopher Columbus. These are fun and modern, see? Now we're gonna scrape the sides. Oh, thank you. Great customer service here at Man About Cake. That's enough, thank you. All right, we need to fill in a couple of gaps here. All right, now I'm gonna put them in the cooler and we'll get the other 3 and do the same thing. For the 8 and 4-inch tiers, I'm gonna use my spatula to create the texture. And for the 6-inch tier, I'm gonna use another cake comb. When you Google pina colada cakes, most of them are finished with maraschino cherries. So for this cake, I wanna do an over-exaggerated cherry, kind of like a cartoon cherry. So we're gonna take a little bit of red modeling chocolate. I've already processed it so it's soft. I'm actually gonna split it up. Just make little butts. Cherries look like little butts. So I'll get the general shape so I can get all of my wrinkles out. A little squatty there. I'm gonna open it up where the stem goes. And then I'm gonna put a little sort of crease in here. That's like a cherry, right? Pretty close. It's a cartoon cherry. I'm gonna noodle it a little more though. All All right, now I'm gonna make her stem out of a little bit of green gum paste. So I'm just gonna make a really elongated, coney, carroty thing. But you want it to be really skinny. Let me see if it'll fit. Perfect, all right. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of a curve here, and then we'll let that guy dry overnight so he's firm and we can stick him into the cherry. So the last thing I'm gonna do is add a little bit of confectioner's glaze to the cherry so it's shiny, like a maraschino cherry, because those things are pretty much poison for your body. You ever ate one of those things and were happy? No. She looks juicy. All right, I'm gonna make some more of these and then it's time to crack the coconut. I wanna use fresh coconut for a decoration on a cake, so I gotta bust this guy open. I've actually never done this before, but I watched a YouTube video and now I'm an expert. Just like them, they all make beautiful cakes. So I have a screwdriver and a hammer and my coconut and then a bowl to drain the water out. And I think probably I should wrap this in like a wet towel. It's pretty sturdy, but I think it's gonna roll around. Hold on, let me do this. Brandon's scared. I'll be gentle, I promise. Okay, so we gotta drain the water out first, so they say, through their little eyes. Ready? This is kind of fun. Nothing's happening. Oh, here we go. I'm busting in. How far do I go?
No, I didn't watch the YouTube video.
Maybe you gotta torque it a little bit.
There is water in there, there's a whole bunch. Oh, I'm in, I heard it.
That far. That's how far you're supposed to go.
All right. Ugh. By all means, take your time. Okay. She's all drained. The next step is to just hit it a lot with this hammer. That's what it said. Here, Brandon, hold this while I whack it. I'm just kidding. It did something, right? Oh, look at that crack. Oh, look at it, it's cracking, it's cracking. What's inside, like a little dinosaur, you think? That would be so awesome. Whoa, boom. That's beautiful. I need to break it up into pieces though. Now I gotta hit it even more. Yes. Caught it. Like a cat. Oh, there we go. I feel victorious because I watched a YouTube video and it worked. It's time to stack our cakes. Guess what we're using? Bubble tea straws. I think I'm chopping through some pineapple. I'll add a little bit of buttercream to stick the next tier. Let's grab the decorations, get this thing done. I'm gonna start by placing my coconut pieces and pineapple pieces. Next, I'll add my cherries and their stems. I wanna kind of group them together and spread them out evenly. Some of them I'm going to skewer to add a little bit of height to the cake. Add a little bit of glaze to the fruit to seal in the freshness. Now I'm gonna use brown sugar for a sand effect. I'm gonna experiment a little with placement to see what looks best. Last, I'm gonna add our pear sauce to complete our cake. Our textured buttercream cake is complete, and seriously, she makes me want to go on vacation. Thank you guys for joining me on this episode of Man About Cake. If you want any of the supplies or recipes, click the I in the top, or you can get them from the description box below. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. Please leave a comment and tell me what you guys want to see in future episodes. Let's cut her, guys. Like a tropical vacation.